Well, hello everyone. It's great to see you on this Monday night for a special stream for Fat Man in a Cheap Sim. I hope you've had a great start to the week. And thanks very much to Espen. I've got this new Volkswagen Beetle with a special livery on it that he just sent me today, which is very, very kind of him. So I thought I'd better get going and try and see if I can win some races, or at least do quite well. I have to say, these races are all going to be a very, very big challenge because they are not my favourite combinations. Hello, look, it's good to see you. I'm very well, thanks. I hope you've had a great start to the week. And looking forward to tonight. There's lots of people streaming on, so I really appreciate you watching me tonight. I'm just going to quickly put this out onto Facebook and then we'll be right there. But yeah, lots of, I believe even Super GT is back streaming tonight. He's been doing Suzuka. So let's be 2 wee seconds there, and then we'll get started. So Espen gave me a lovely livery. That's what you see there on the Beetle. He gave me that this morning, so I'm going to use that to the best of my ability and see what we can achieve, see what we can do. I have to say my time wasn't phenomenal, but it's going to be an interesting challenge, but I'm looking forward to giving it the best and see how we go. So we'll see how it all pans out. Great to see everybody here tonight. Yes, I might flash my light at him in a race. No, we'll see how we go, eh? We'll see how we get on. That would be fun. You can see there, Espen's done a 153, which is a really good time, actually. Adam Banana has a 153.2. Ian B55 a 153.4, and I'm just behind him. Hi, Keith. Good to see you. Good to see you all. Yeah, we'll see what we can do. I'm just going to turn this up a touch, because now that I've got my microphone on, it's quite hard to hear that. Yes, that's it. Yeah, no, it's we are getting there. We are certainly getting there. Right, let's see what we can do. No traction control. This is an interesting one. Hi, Espen, and a big thank you to Espen for giving me the library. It was funny because I typed in my name about countless times, and I thought, where on earth is this car? Where can I find it? And he put two names in hat tricks, so of course I couldn't find it. But eventually I got there. So when you gave me the message saying you'd spelt it with two T's, I thought, no problemo, we'll get it now. So here you have it. It's the Espen library of Fat Man in a Cheap Sim. It's been a busy weekend, lots happening. I know, I really appreciate it. It's a lovely livery and it's great to have that on the car. Oh, it's brilliant. It's really, really good. So this is a really challenging track. So I did manage a 53.4. in one of the laps that I didn't crash. But I tell you, this is a really tricky car to drive. I might have to put a little bit of traction on it just to... Because when I watched Tisney's lap guide, he was saying, well, he used the Lexus RF. I did try that in there, but I just couldn't. The first two sectors were very good, but the third sector I just could not put it together. Now I've done, let's see. Wee bit better in there. Let's see, can I get into the 54s? Okay, that's not quite so bad. Yeah, it's really tricky braking points, tricky turn-in points, lots of off-camber corners as well. So we'll see how we get on. Gradually getting that down a wee bit. Just trying to get a late apex there. Start going up the field a bit. It's a wee bit better. Can we get a good end to the lap? A wee bit better. Right, where are we? We've done a 1:53.7. Just then, about to drive to Glasgow in the fog. If you're still going in 90 minutes, or check back in, have a good stream. Hopefully we should be. And yeah, it's a very Scottish night. Yeah, it's quite foggy out there. It's quite mild actually, really mild. It's already getting quite warm in here. So yeah, no, it's and I've got no heating on, which is rare for a Scottish household. But I think the rest of the house has got the heating on, except this room. So we'll see how we get on. That I tried every different car just about in this. I did the Alpha, I did the Lexus, I even did the Porsche 911. And I really struggled. So I think the temptation with this circuit is to brake too late. This side here, especially for that corner, is simply where you need to be. That's where Tisney was saying, because it's not off camber on the inside. And this Beetle understeers an awful lot as it heads out. So let's see where we are. If I can manage kind of 53, kind of late 53s in the race, and that's not too bad. But look, I'm already 11th. I mean, people are doing 52 threes. I'm not too far away from the people in front, to be fair. But it's going to be interesting. Not to be fair, none of the races this week are you could say my favourite combinations, but we will see what we can do. It may well be that we might just start a lobby if need be, and maybe just do a lobby later on. We'll see. It might just be a bit more fruitful, I think. We'll have to see, because we want to try and maintain and improve our rating. But I think though with this one it's maybe possible we might move up, because the potential is people might go out wide and things like that. So we'll see how it goes. I think it's a rolling start here. I don't think it's a... Let's make sure I've got traction control on 1 anyway, just to make it slightly more controllable. That so I see many of you have done lots of times on all 3 tracks, which is great. That I did try Suzuka as well. It wasn't too bad on Suzuka, but I'm just not... I mean, I like the track, but I like the kind of the slower cars on there. I think like Group 4 and things like that. I do like it with that. Group 2 I'm not a massive fan on, really, for the tracks that we have here. But we'll see what we can do. And lots of B's and A's, so we're in quite a good challenging group here. Can we make it work? We're up to 173 subscribers, which is brilliant as well, for a really good run. Right. Let's see. Very big week of interviews. I've got Chris Hay again on Thursday afternoon. Hopefully this will all work. And then I've got James Bacon on Thursday night. So that should be good. Can we make up some places and get a good result? We've got a car up front that's quite laggy. Somebody's already spun off. So, we made it round the first corner. Got a very laggy car in front, 2 cars in front. Lots of things happening ahead. I think people have gone wide. Now the crucial hairpin. Oh, come on, you. Oh, no. Right, come on. Come on. I don't know why it didn't put me back on the track there, but never mind. Hardly touched the gas in this thing. Goodness me. Well, not the way I would have liked to have started that. That's a strange one. Hardly touched the gas, but it just lost it completely. Right, we're beginning to catch up a little bit. +2. Thank you, I will do that in a wee second. See how that hopefully gives it a bit more turning, perhaps, a bit more turn in. A wee bit faster there. Now I'm wondering if I could stay in third gear around here, but yeah, I think that's a wee bit quicker, to be fair. Kind of lurches. Oh well, at least we're not last. I think we started 11th. There's 3 cars up ahead. Can we get anywhere near them? There's definitely so much time in this circuit when you get used to it, just trying to find the... I did a 53.8, that's a wee bit better, and there's definitely quite a lot of time in there. Ah, that was a tough one. If we hadn't have lost that place at the start, I think we would have been in for quite a reasonable race, because we weren't... Hello Ian! Good to see you. You did a very good time, by the way. You've all done good times. You're all pretty much ahead of me on this week's races. This is a good challenge because, you know, when you get tracks that kind of suit you, you can fly along quite well. Like we had last week where we had some amazing results. But there you have it, look, there's what a great livery. But this week, it's completely the opposite. I have to say, none of the races are particularly my cup of tea. But we're going to get out there and we're going to see what we can do and see if we can pull off some good results. Because this is the mark of a driver, isn't it? Mark of someone who wants to try and keep going, even when it's not the best. But let's see where we are. Well, at least to be fair, we went up in A. It's putting us blue, which is something. I'm not sure where we should have been in that, to be fair. What our door number was, actually. I can't remember what it was. Maybe it was round about the same as what we finished, I think. But if anyone can remember that, you can let me know. But what we'll do another... It's a good race to practice. And we'll see if we can get some time. Because I reckon... Yeah, as you say, lots of hidden time in this one, definitely. Definitely, and I'm absolutely determined to get my times down. Because you've all done really good times. I mean, it was Espen's done a 1:53 pretty much dead, which is really, that's a cracker of a time. Because the records, I think, is a 1:51, or just a shade under it. So that's a really good time. So yeah, we've got lots of exciting news coming up as well. Some really interesting projects. One I've been offered today, which is an amazing sim. You had, oh, door number 2. Oh dear. Oh well. So I should have been second. Good grief. Good grief, man. That is something, right? I've got a lot of work to do. A lot of work to do. But yeah, that's a thing. Right, well, if we're going to try and finish second, my goodness me, we're going to have to absolutely fly. Right. It's so easy to accelerate on that corner before you can, you know, before you need to, and that tends to let the car run a little bit wide. I'm not sure about hitting that apex as well in the first corner, if it's something that's... Oh yeah, I see what you mean, it's set it up again, isn't it? Car drifts so wide. Right, we can definitely go an awful lot quicker. That was a slightly better exit. Hi, damn it. Oh, come on, yeah, I'm just cutting a wee bit too much there. Good to see you. You did some good times there as well. Right, so there's a 53, 53.7. So the car is understeered quite a bit, just braked a bit too late. Ah, and you're in the Group 3 race, yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's an interesting combination, this one, isn't it? It's wide, but there's not necessarily a lot of overtaking opportunities. I think it's more mistakes. Another 10th up. Right, we're going to be joining a session in about 30 seconds or so. Right, let's see where we are. Well, this is a tough race for sure. This combination, that let's see what we can do. Currently in your pineapple account. Ah, right. Well, I think you're going to be well ahead of me by a long, long, long way. But we'll see. Oh, this time we're 6. Quite a lot of BAs in front. Again, I reckon our door number will be quite good here. So it's going to be an interesting one. Look at the range of cars though. A lot of people in the Beetles. 1 or 2 in the RCZ. M6. I'm not seeing M6s in that many races. The Supra. I tried that as well actually. Didn't try the V12 Vantage. We'll see how this one goes. So, can we... I've got Tommy Rotten right behind me. So a few Brits, a few Spanish, and people from all over. I think there's an Irish one there as well. So let's see what we can do. That hopefully no more mistakes. No more spin-outs. That happened to us in the first race. We want to try and make up for that. Quite a few people streaming. Kangi1980 is streaming live on YouTube. Let's see what we can do. All the best for your race there, Adama, if you're in Group 3 as well in your lobby. I'm sure you'll do well. Let's see. Alright, second run, second go at Alsace Village. Let's see what we can do. Lots of beetles everywhere. Let's see if it tells me what door number I'm at. Normally it tells me, but not on this one. Green zone. Oops. Oh goodness. He went very, very tight there. Now Maisie's got any grip. Well, we moved up a place. Right, lap 2, let's see what we can do. Yeah, relatively clean for our first lap. No problem, Luke. Nope, you didn't miss anything so far. I knew it. So I braked, I braked quite early there, but I kind of had to get the speed off. Right, going to catch up with these guys. That's true. The cones are flying everywhere. Oh, you're very welcome. Thanks for joining us, S-Ben, and thanks again for the library. You take care. Enjoy the movie. Could there be a podium on the cards here on the last lap? That would be certainly good. Well, at least we've got a race in our hands. Good evening, in Exile. Good to see you. I need to get that exit right. Not too bad. At least we were in the 53s. And we did move up a couple of places. We're definitely getting a bit quicker. So it's all that consistency. There's still a lot of places where I'm losing time. And if I can get that timed down a bit, then we're going to certainly do a bit better. Thanks very much, Luke. Yeah, we got the move done, didn't we? It's and it's in it at the start. The guy in the Nissan, in the GTR, the comeback king, he made some pretty big lunges there. But it's because you know you have to brake early, otherwise you just carry so much speed, you just can't do it. It won't make the corner. And it's all about the exits, because there's so many long straights and, you know, long corners. You need to get the exits right and try and, you know, place the car properly. But you guys are actually far better than me. I don't know why I'm telling you that. You've done faster times than me. Well, at least we've got a clean race anyway. That was a door number 2 again. Yeah, still a wee bit away, but well, it's gradually getting slightly better. I don't know what my points will be, if it's going to keep me up there, but at least it's yeah, it's a bit. It's at least it said it was a clean race, which is good, so it can't be too bad. Oh, I've gone up to S, which is quite good. Excellent. That's a bit better. So that means that that's a lot better. A 152.3 in the M6. My goodness, that's a pretty fast lap. That. Well, I always thought, I was told that they were the kind of, you know, that's where you're expected to try and you know, get for your result. Some people say it's not the case. Now, who was that? GT UK was saying that it's not the case, but then some people say that it is. So I really am none the wiser if it is or if it isn't. But I kind of use it as a guide, because I say, well, why would they keep changing your number all the time if that's what it is, you know? So we'll see. Forgot to replay that one. Yeah, actually, that would have been quite a good one, because we did actually move up for once. Right, that means we're going to get another podium. We're going to get a podium for the first place and actually try and see what we can do. Being above lobby door number is a reliable indicator. All right, okay. So I need to speak to you, by the way, in Exile, and your partner who does the podcast. Is it Simcade? The Simcade podcast, I think it is. You can put it there on your comment if you like, because I think we should do a show together. We should do a one-off if you like. But I think that would be quite fun, because I know we've got lots of things we can talk about, which should be good. And after Nitro's interview on Friday, which was so nice actually, such a lovely chat, I thought it'd be quite good fun to do. Right, let's see if we can beat that time I've got. Get it down a bit. Yeah, very, really, you know, top bloke. Alright, door number is the rank order. Alright. Good to know. That's what happens if you brake too late. That was a very, very scruffy lap. That was still just over a 54, so it's not too far away from the times I need to be doing. Slightly better. Ah, Fat Furby, how you doing? Thanks for joining us tonight. Ah, excellent. Let's get a date in the diary and let's do a wee collaboration. That would be fun. For the podcast that you do and for what I do. It's a wee bit better there. Just couldn't quite get the line. Well, I'm certainly up for doing a collaboration if you like. Oh, can I get that? 53-1. That would be amazing. No, that would be really good. If you send me an email, if you just send it to hughhattrick@gmail.com, then we'll get something sorted. We'll get something in the diary. And I've also got some big news, now that we've got 10 in the chat as well. I've managed to secure Tidgney. That's right. I'm going to have an interview with Tidgney. I think it's going to be on the 26th of November. It's a Thursday in about 2 weeks' time. So yeah, we've managed to secure Tidgney at 9 o'clock. It's penciled in at the moment. So hopefully we'll get him. But maybe we can look at maybe a week on Thursday. So that should be quite good. Now 152.2. And we're getting into higher lobbies here, A and S level lobbies, which is where we need to be. Because I've been trying to get Tidgney for ages. I did an interview with him last year, but we never actually saw his face. We only heard his voice, to be fair. And I think his camera was on his pedal box, which was no good to us. But hopefully this time we'll get to see him in all his glory, with his face. So we'll do that. Hopefully that will be on the Thursday night. I've also got Chris Hay this Thursday afternoon at 2 o'clock. And then James Bacon, who came, I think it was 5th in the Spa 24-hour race with the SimGrid, he's on this Thursday night at 9 o'clock. And that he'll be really good, actually. We had a good fun interview during the race, so he's really up for it. So it should be good fun. So can we move up the field in this race? It's all about trying to keep it tidy. It's going to be fun. Has anyone done the Group 2 race at Suzuka. But I know I think it's a 2-stop or a 1-stop. I'm not sure, but it's a tough one. Seemingly, Tisney was saying there was some glitch that they've had for over a year, that depending where your grid position is, it can really ruin your race. But let's see. Well, to be fair, we've had a 4th place and a 13th. So, yeah, it was a 13th or something. So, let's see if we can get a podium or get near to it. Yeah, GT Academy. Yeah. Thanks, Kirby. Thanks, Luke. Let's see what we can do. Oh, somebody's got a Scottish flag. Knick-knack, fanny-whack. That's a brilliant one. Exactly, I'm going to enjoy the race, that's the key. Right up there on the pace this time. Yeah, up to 173, which is great. No. Up to 4th again. So hard to get the braking right for that. See you all. Right, half the lap done, so half the race done. 2 laps to go. And we're up to third. Hi Adama, that sounds like a sensational race you've had. Let's see, can we keep this position? Can we get any closer? He's got dust on his tyres. Oh, come on! Virtually had to brake on the line. Hey! We got second place. I think I was using all the kind of Senna techniques of trying to defend. You virtually bring the car to a halt on the line because it was all coming and I knew they were going to try and go on either side. So I just had to slow it right down so they couldn't get past me and hope I had enough space. Well, we got up to second though, that's a wee bit better. And I'll definitely save the replay. But ultimately our pace wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. But it's true there's a lot of people making mistakes on that one, so that's one you're just going to try and hang in there and hope you can get up there. Well, we went from 7th to 2nd. I do actually have a weekly race video, but I just wasn't able to put it out today. I will try and put that out tomorrow, so it comes out, or possibly later tonight. We'll see how we get on. But yeah, that's a bit better. Hopefully, didn't get too many. Oh no, we went up in S. That's quite good. Right. Remember to do the replay. Here we go. There we go. So, there we are. Well, that was a lot better. Far, far better. So, are you up for another Group 3, or would you like to try something a bit different? The way the timing is, it's got a bit of a wait to go into like the Mazda RX-7 and quite a long time away to go to the Group 2. So, I'm more than happy to do another Group 3 car. I'm almost red in the face there. I had to work for that one. Who's going to be first in the comments to say? I think that Beetle is definitely one we have to use. So we're gradually getting the times down. A bit different. Alright, oh well. I'll tell you what, we'll do one more race here, and then we'll try the Mazda. It's quite a hard car to drive. I was using that earlier. To be honest, I don't know. I can't remember what Tidgney was saying about the brake balance on the Mazda one, because it's quite a tough car there. It doesn't want to slow down. That anyone who's been doing Tsuba. Now, Adama, you were saying I've been on Race C, just had a number of big names, including PX Cam, Boo Boo, and Tidgney. Wow, that would have been an amazing race. Aye. I bet Adama, you're going to be back on that, on the game now, because I've just taken a couple of tenths off your time, or a tenth and a half. But not even that, just about a tenth. That. So we're getting there. After the S-Ben's time is really, really good, but let's see what we can do. Adding the GR Yaris. Yeah, no, I heard about that. Whenever I hear that name, though, I just remember the Top Gear take on it. Clarkson was not a big fan. If you could somehow hug that apex a bit better, you'd probably get a better run out, but it just understeers so badly in the second part of that corner. I can't pronounce what Clarkson called it. Andrew! Right, we're definitely getting faster. 53.7. Let's get some time off this, and 53.1 is to beat. Aha! Not too bad. A 52.891. That's beginning to get a little bit quicker. Right. See that just in that one little bit of acceleration alone, I took off 2/10 coming out of that bend. Hello, Sir Alsey, it's good to see you. I hope you're well. So, we'll be joining another group. But a 52.8, that's much better. That's much more where I wanted to be. I know when I saw Tidgley doing his race, he got a 152 dead pretty much, and that's obviously a really good time. But I think it's definitely, if you can get these exits right and put it together, there's definitely a low 52 in there, isn't there? I think that's the thing. And if the best are 151s, then that's not too bad. And to be fair, this will be one of my better performances on a GT3 car, because this is not my strongest run. I tend to be better on GT4, sorry, Group 4, but look at this wonderful bank corner, eh? You know, I think this track is actually based on a real area of Alsace, isn't it? I think so. The French, I wonder the French, would they have roads as good as this? Most of the French roads I ever drove in the south certainly were pretty narrow and did not have anywhere near the kind of space you have in this area. And that I have to say, this race is going a lot better than I thought it would so far, which is good. No one has yeah. Right, this time we're starting 4th on the grid. Somebody's done a 51.9. Goodness me, then that's an A+. So we've got someone on a 52.6, so there's quite a big gap between the front runners there. And then there's a bit of a gap between the car behind. He's done a 54 and then a lot of lower ones. But so, an interesting group. I think most people are doing Suzuka and things like that, aren't they? So there's lots of D drivers in here. Oh, it's good. It's good. That is some time by the pole position time. That is a really good time. I think, Andrew, your predictive text on your phone or whatever you're using is going mad. Well, so for those of you who don't know, we're going to have Chris Hay on Thursday afternoon at 2, and then James Bacon on this Thursday night at 9. And Tidgley 2 weeks on Thursday. And it looks like as well we're going to have some collaboration with the Simcade podcast, which is within Exile, and Fat Furby and myself. So that should be fun. So we'll get something sorted and get all that. Predictive fat fingers on a real keyboard. Oh, it's good. Ah, you've got a Peroni, have you? That explains it all. So, it's our third race here, which has gone, the second and third race went quite well. We've got a second place, and let's see what we can do tonight. And this time the top 3 are already in sight from the word go. Some people are using the Astons. Bit of argy-bargy ahead. That's close. Watch out for that tree. Right, let's see what we can do. Car behind is quite a bit away. I think the one that I overtook must have rage quit or something, I think. There's definitely different points where we're not too far away. We're catching in some areas, losing in others. Just understeers away there. I lost a lot. I'm going to get that corner better. Well, our times are in the low 53s, which is not too bad for consistency. But we just, those guys in front, they were really quick, really quick. But we got a podium, which is good. It all helps. I'm not sure where we are door number wise. If it's that's all right. Look, that's fine. Yep. I had my tea at 5 o'clock today, so it's I ate nice and early. I've been trying to stop the kids from raiding our sweetie drawer. Oh, we're ahead of our door number. That's something. Clean race. That's quite good, and we raised up at least one position, which is good. Right. Let's see. That's always good for the rating. Now, let's get that one. Good. That one is... I think we're hopefully cementing our AS level, which is quite good. Let's see. We did a 153.3. Someone did a 152.2, which is pretty good. And the guy in front, a 52.66, which is, again, that's really fast. And then there was nobody else really in that, so I was third fastest. But so we've got a long way to go. Oh, that's strange. Quitting the race might affect your... That's odd. It's saying if we leave now, it could affect our rating, but it's over. There must be network errors. Here you managed to avoid the mad Swede and his pal. That's a strange one. Because normally, quitting the race might affect your... That's very strange. I don't know what's happened with that. Well, I'm just going to leave it till it goes out automatically, and then that would be better. So we should try. We'll do some qualifying laps for, and then do the race A. I think do the Mazda. See what we can do with that. I'm pleased that I didn't really. Is there a refresh button? Yeah. How is it? I've never had that before. Because normally when you finish the race, that's it. But we've got about another 45 seconds or so, and then it'll just head on. But I think a few people have stayed in because they must have the same issue. That in fact, the guy behind me doesn't even have a DR rating. All right, got a 20th win for the Pineapple. Well done, Adama. That's brilliant. That's really good. Well, I managed to get a third place. And finish ahead of my door number, which is good. So no, that's good. We're chuffed about that. We're going to try and do some race A's, I think. Need a good bit of practice though. There we go. So hopefully that should be fine. Right, let's see what we can achieve here in the Mazda. Now, I'm not sure what the settings are supposed to be. Let's see. Oh, we've got 11 likes, which is great. Let's see. considering how busy it is out there streaming. I do appreciate everyone watching tonight. I know there's plenty of different programs available, so to watch me today is fantastic. You're always welcome. It's a fantastic community. We have lots of laughs. So it's and this is a good week. This is a good week of difficult races, good challenging races. I did do a little bit of practice earlier on. Now it's quite a funny car. It's this one. On Windows 10. Ah, right. Well, I should get drift points for that one now. Right. Yeah, it's quite good to do daily race C and all the circuit challenges to get up to speed on it, isn't it? No brakes. I think I got a 157.5 roughly at Suzuka. Yeah, the circuit challenges are good, and they do help you get quicker as well. That's the thing. Ah, Adam, I've just seen your request there, and I looked at the wrong time. Just asked to come in. Right, I've got to brake an awful lot earlier because I'm struggling to get into these bends. That's a bit better. Oh, I thought it was. Right. Right, we're 6/10 up just about. Can we make any more time? Oh no, it's so hard. That corner is a killer, man. That is an absolute killer in this car. So we're going to really have to watch that. Oh, I'll just quickly, now that I've done a better time, I'll just take a wee second there to... Hello, Sliceable Cash. How is it from the land of, well, I don't know, America? Anyway, saw your interview with my good friend Nitro. Looks like you guys... Yes, indeed, you're absolutely right. Yep, my player name for... I have a kind of mock player name, which is Fat Man in a Cheap Sim. And that's what I use for my PSN. But yes, I was interviewing Nitro on the Car Sim and Race Driver show on Friday night. It went really, really well, but it's great to have you. Fantastic. It's all the way from America. We've got people from all over the world watching. So we've been doing a few races tonight, mainly on the Group 3, but we thought we'll try the Mazda race as well and see how we get on. I normally stream on a Monday night for about 2.5 hours, thereabouts. And yeah, it's been going certainly better than expected. But great to have you with us. So I'm just trying to get some practice in. Well, it's just practice, isn't it? That's the thing. Yes, a very warm welcome to you. So. Yeah, we've got some big interviews coming up. We've got Chris Hay on Thursday afternoon at 2, and also James Bacon on Thursday at 9. Can you go in the pits? Oh, that's an answer. I'm going to say, does it pull you in, or does it just let you do a drive through, doesn't it? It'll just put you straight out again. That's an answer to that question. Yeah, but you'll see our videos a little bit more, because we're going to be promoting the channel trailer quite a bit. So that should be quite funny. I'll just pause that just now. So yeah, we're promoting the channel trailer quite a bit now. So hopefully we're going to try and increase the numbers and get some subscribers from across YouTube and things. Because I've got a good friend of mine who does a lot of social media, and he was saying we could definitely do something. And when I got that new trailer made, which is a big thank you to Daniel Pearsey from all the way from Australia, who made that for me. And also to Josh Martin, who was very kind to put me in touch with him and kind of get it all sorted out for me, which was really, really kind. Yep. I'm hoping as well that soon we'll have a gaming PC. It'll probably be towards the end of the year or early into the new year. And then we'll get things sorted out so that we can not just do PS4, but we'll be able to do, like I said, of course, a competition and have races like that, because Thea's invited me to some of her community races. So I would like to do that and maybe stream it. I think that would be quite fun. So we'll definitely, there's lots of good stuff to come. Keep practicing, try this experience in single player races and be fun. Yeah, the trailer went really well, and I think it's just exactly kind of, it shows the passion of the channel and what we do, especially with the interviews. So it's good that. Yep, no, that's it. Aye, so they're different challenges this week. They are certainly not your normal races by any means. I mean, I know we get to Tsuba and off a lot. Oh, made it to Glasgow. How's it been going? Well, we only had one dodgy race, which was the first one, where we went off on the Group 3, but then we finished, I think, 13th. We made a few places. And then we've had a couple of, I think we had a fourth, we've had a fourth, a third, and I think we had a second, or did we not? No, maybe I can't remember. But yeah, I've saved one or two of the races from there. So it's, yeah, no, it went quite well. Fat Man in a Cheap Sim is probably the best username I've seen all day. Oh, that's very kind. That's very kind. Yeah, it's yep. Oh, it's kind of based on. To be fair, I base a little bit on Homer Simpson and also on American Dad, which I really, really like. I think they're just hilarious. Certainly unique. Yep, absolutely, absolutely. Well, I thought it was a fair description. But aye, so we'll see we'll see how it all develops. But we've got two very exciting projects coming up, which I'll probably be starting more towards the beginning of next year. I'm very very excited about it actually, and not even Andrew Marr or Jonathan. Well, Jonathan was a little bit possibly, but there's been a new offer today, so we're just having a look at that and then seeing what we can do, and it's all sim related. But it's going to be very, very exciting, and I think it's yeah. I can't wait to let you know near the time as it starts to come about. Detroit's finest did a great job. And retains my spending habits. I have to go through cash way too quick. Sometimes, whether it be on games or not. That's it, isn't it? Yep. I know it's seemingly, if anyone lives in Florida, supposed to be an amazing sim center in Miami. It's been on, I'm sure it was on Instagram, and it was this incredible looking sim center where you have these big screens, massive sim rigs, all the latest tech, and I think you could just simply go along, arrive, and drive. So if anyone's in Miami, it's well worth looking on the internet and see if you can find this sim racing center. I'll see if I can find it because it looked absolutely incredible. That Yeah, yeah, an amazing offer. Very, very exciting. That could really. Um, I can't really say too much because if I start saying things, people will know what it is. But it's big, and it could really put us up at the top of this really get us to the top of the sim racing community and even to bigger things than that. So I'm really excited, and it's been amazing because I've been doing the kind of car podcast for just over 2 years. I started 2 years back in August, and we got my aim this year was to have 5,000 plays of the podcasts altogether, not including the YouTube, and we beat that. I think we're around about 6,500 at the moment, or a wee bit more. So yeah, so it's not too bad. Well, Jonathan, it's one of the things is what you're thinking, but I haven't told you about the other offer I got today. So everybody's in the dark at the moment, but yeah, it's top secret, but it is to do with sim racing, and it is going to be great for the community because I think when you start seeing what's going to be happening, it's going to raise our profile a good bit. So it's definitely going to be exciting, that's for sure. Loads of cheap commercial property in Edinburgh. Has everyone gone skint? Ah, I'll have to have a word with you and Andrew afterwards to get you up to date. And then but you're gonna have to sign a secrecy order so that nobody else can find out. Now here we are. Oh, it's a BS lobby, but we're the only aim. We're right at the very back, pretty much. So look at that. Most people doing a 104.293. There's a little bit of gap between the person behind me, but everyone else is a lot quicker. This could be interesting because sometimes you get a bit of argy-bargy. But I think the key thing with this car is that you've got to kind of brake quite early and not upset its balance. If I can do that, then we've got a chance. We'll see how we... see how we get on. So yeah, so it's all happening. So hopefully we'll get a bit more publicity for the channel anyway, and that'll see the subscribers go up too. And then with the new project, it's going to be something. That's like Donkey, isn't it? Donkey from Shrek. Yeah, no, it's I'm so, you know it. I mean, I know that the COVID thing has been something else, but I was so looking forward to such good movies coming out this year, and they've all been delayed. Because my kids are desperate to see Minions 2, and I have to say I really want to see it too as well. And there's James Bond. There's the Wonder Woman that looked really good. So many things that have been delayed, but hopefully we'll get to see them when they come out next year. So, daily race A for the first attempt. Can we at all move up the field? We're near the back, but I'm sure we'll have a go. I should be third according to this. Oh well. Oh. Almost got demonetized. This is quite fun. Now we're up to 9th. Can we do any better? You don't change the oil in the rotor, yeah, that wears out. Final lap. Oh, come on. This is going to be fun. They just managed to hold it. Just managed to hold it. It's because I got slightly balked at that hairpin. Still, we went up a little bit, I think, because I think we start 10th or 11th. I can't quite remember. Yeah, it's quite an interesting one, that one, isn't it? With too many gear changes to slow the car down quite a bit. But we'll see. We only had that one tiny wee touch, to be fair. Yeah, up one position. Now, considering I forgot to put the traction control on, it says it's supposed to be third, but my goodness me, that's a bit of a run. So I've got quite a lot of experience points, mind you, for that. I went down slightly in that one. Now, okay, let's see where we are. As long as you're not last, you're completely fine. That is true. That is true. Right, we've got 10 minutes till the next one. I could really do with trying to get my times down a bit. We'll go for a vintage red. Let's see. Now, normally Jonathan's flying away somewhere nice if he's off to Glasgow. So where are you flying to tomorrow then, John? Anywhere nice? Somewhere across Europe? Someone was saying that there was a lot more. There were some official planes that were flying again today that were back. So it's beginning to open up again. I hope they can cancel this lockdown so we can actually get on and go and do things. That would be a real relief. That so it's yeah, I hate getting pelted. Well, thankfully we didn't get anything there, isn't it? That's alright, I'll just put it on one just in case. Well, in that race I managed to do a 105. So it's definitely doable to get it a bit quicker. Alright, oh well. I thought you were flying to Birmingham from Glasgow. I thought you'd be up and down in about 10 minutes. Yeah, you're absolutely right. How do you kind of get penalties when someone else hits you? It's a real annoying thing, and you just got to try and avoid any incidents, which is easier said than done. Right. Let's see what we can do here. Right, we're 2/10 up. Let's see. Right, give me 2 wee seconds. Oh, we've done a 105, which is a wee bit better, but I need a quick toilet break. So get yourselves a cup of tea, and I'll be back in a wee sec. And by that point, we'll be just about ready to join another lobby. I'll be right back in a wee sec. Right, here we are. There we go. That's great. Should be on the ground, didn't think it was that. That's odd. Oh well, I didn't think it was that. The mic was playing in that strong. Next time I'll have to put some background noise in then. There we are. Right, we've got 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go. There we are. Alright. Just nearly 11 o'clock UK time. And we'll see what we can do. I would have been a lot longer if it had been. See, you don't get that on any other channel. I'm sure that's going to just rake in the numbers. Okay. I did wash my hands, don't you worry. Right, 2 minutes to go. I've got our time down a little bit. This is an interesting one because there's not that many places to pass and there's a lot of argy-bargy. And if you get tapped in the wrong place, it can be pretty bad, but right, I was far too late on the brakes there. Now let's make sure that my 105.77 on this track. Yeah, no, that's pretty good. You know, that's. I mean, it's all about. I think here you got to try and brake quite early, and have the car so that it's not moving around too much. I think that's the key thing because all the time it's sliding, it's just dropping speed. So yeah, but at least we're getting a 105 is not too bad, and you're getting into the fives. It's something. Yeah, you got to brake. Yeah, definitely, isn't it? And it's quite an old style kind of sports car. So the brakes aren't great. It's it's a bit dodgy. It's a bit kind of. It can easily throw you off, especially that last corner. The long right-hander is quite dicey. Right, here we are. Serial Killers on a 104.1. But it's pretty close actually. It's not bad unless you're going down a few bits there. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, on the hard tyre. That. So we'll see. So I'll do this race now, and then I'll probably do one more, and then I think that'll be me for tonight, because I've got quite an early start again tomorrow. And I find it does take a wee while to kind of just to calm down once you've had a big night of sim racing. You need to kind of just calm down a bit so you can sleep. That because you're thinking about your laps and all the good stuff in that. Thank you very much, Jonathan, and to all the chat there. You're watching Fat Man in a Cheap Sim. So we're in A&S. There's only one other A&S, and he's a second quicker than me just about. So we'll see. Right, now this time I've got traction control on 1. So hopefully we should be alright. Here we are at Tsuba, probably one of the most common races on GT Sport, especially on the daily races. We've got 16 in the chat. It's fantastic to have you all with us. Thanks very much for joining me tonight. And our number here is 6. That's great. Oh my, yeah. Thanks everyone for joining. You've just joined us as we start the race at Tsukuba. Kind of mix up some places here. If it's your first time, it would be great to get a like there or subscribe to the channel. We do lots of racing on a Monday night, and we also interview lots of sim drivers as well, normally on a Thursday night. We've got Chris Hay coming up this Thursday afternoon, James Bacon Thursday night, and we've also got Tidgney penciled in for a couple of weeks' time as well. So here we are. We're just managing to keep up with the car in front. Just. It's a twitchy car, this one, but it's great fun. Well, welcome to everyone who's watching in the chat. There's 90 in the chat, which is a record, a massive record for us. You're watching Fat Man in a Cheap Sim. That's the PSN. I hope we're doing a bit to entertain you in here in the Mazdas. Just looking for that opportunity to catch up a bit. The two in front are going like crazy. Oh, that's not going to help him. We've got a podium. If we can keep this. We're now up to nearly 120 viewers, which is spectacular. We started fourth, now we're third. Good to see you, Jan, and everyone who's in the chat. That's fantastic to have you all there with us. There we go. Well, good evening everyone. When I started the race, it wasn't anywhere near as what it is just now. So welcome to the channel. It's let me know where you're from. It's be great to find out a bit more about you. If you like sim racing, then we interview sim racers as well as do our gaming stream as well on a Monday night. But we've got a huge catalogue of lots of different interviews that we've done with people like Super GT, with Rory Alexander, with the Key 25, with Tidgney, We've got Josh Martin as a vast number, with Keith will own you from who's in there in the crowd at the moment, to lots of drivers. We had Nitro there on Friday night. So it's yeah, we've got a great range, and it would be fantastic. So if you like sim racing and you like all this kind of content, then please give us a like and make sure you subscribe to the channel, and then you'll never miss a new video and a live stream as they go out. There we go. Well, Hugh, guess what I won the first race I did? A PS4. What did you get? Good race, Hugh. Looking forward to the next interview. Christchurch, New Zealand. Off out for lunch now. Catch you all soon. Yes, thanks very much, Yoda. It's great that you've been with us tonight. So that's helped our driver rating there a wee bit, and so welcome to all of the new viewers and people in the chat. It's fantastic. Oh, I forgot to save that one, but to be fair, I've done quite a few. Well, as there's so many of you, we better do another race, eh? We better get on. I was thinking about calming things down, but it's just taken off. So I think we should do, we should really do probably Group 3, I reckon. Because I think that's there's a bit more excitement in that one. I know it's a little bit away, but let's see what we can do. You'll see the livery that Espen did for me here, which is a special fat man in a cheap sim livery. But yeah, feel free to comment, or you can sit back and relax and be, as what Rory would call, a lurker in the background. But yeah, obviously not quite as fast as the Super GTs and the basic Ollies and all those guys up there, but we have a lot of fun, and we're trying to get as fast as we can and do as much as we can to improve. We're beginning to get to know lots of the sim racing community. Really a kind of very, very wide group of people, which is great. You know, vast range of people who are involved in sim racing, which is fantastic. We know people like Thea from the Amazons, which is fantastic. And hopefully we'll be doing some races in her community as well once we get our PC all sorted out. Let's see, we want that. Yeah, we need that probably. So yeah, so I'll do I need to get my times there. So all of you who are watching, and you're probably way, way quicker than I am, let's see if we can get some tips and hints. And let's see if we get this time down a bit. Now, let's see where we are. Yeah, the brake balance is right. So, who's been doing what races? Now that we've got over 100 watching. I know Race C has been very popular. I learned to drive with the traction control off. Yes, I suppose that's true. They would say it, put hairs on your chest, eh? This Beetle is quite snappy, mind, isn't it? It's a real... Do you want me to try that one? Okie dokie. Now, this is the killer corner. Oh, easy to go wide there. I'm going to try and cut it right. See if I can get this time down a bit. Right, we're up by a couple of tenths. See if I can get a bit of time off here. At least it means you can get on the power nice and early. Can we get this going? Let's see. And into the crucial chicane. Wee bit better. I think we're still going to be a little bit short of our time. Hi, Shortmaster. Good to see you. Better late than never. Taking a wee tenth off there. But I need to find 6 tenths. Can we do it? Oh, come on. I went horribly wide there. Yeah, I braked really early. But it's great to have you all in the chat. If you want to ask questions about the show, feel free, because we also do our interviews and things like that. Got a big back catalogue of them all, with all the top guys, and many more to come. We've got guys in the chat who can definitely answer all your questions. Have to rewatch the live stream. It's going to be a record for sure. I've interviewed Basic Ollie as well. I know some of the guys might be from his channel watching tonight. And he is very, very quick. We had a really, really good interview with him. Now, I'm just thinking it will be time, because I'll need to go into the actual race itself, because it was too early before that. We just went from stream to stream, that's it. Yes, well, you're all very, very welcome. Has he just... Oh, he managed to hit 10,000. That's brilliant. Well, we were on 173. So it's when we started this at the moment. So I'm not sure what it is now. But for all the guys in the chat there, if you love sim racing and gaming and sim racing interviews, then it would be fantastic to have you as part of the channel. And if you would like to hit that subscribe button, then that would be just incredible. Very much appreciated if you're able to. Right, let's get into the race and see where we are. I'm really pleased for Basic Ollie, actually. That's brilliant. Because he was racing against Super GT, and I think Super GT beat him, and then and then it was the other way around. So it's Ah, it's very kind, Jonathan. Very kind. But we have lots of fun. We have a really nice community, and we're obviously trying to build that. And we're getting in and interviewing people, and I think it gives you it's a bit of a kind of different perspective because it's not just racing. It's also interviewing sim racers to see what they're like, see what the mindset is like, and having fun with them. You know, it's a good laugh. Here we are. Right, so we're going to try and improve this time a bit. Let's see what we can do. First few corners always seems to be better when you've got nice new tyres. Once you've done a lap, it's a lot more difficult. So feel free to put in as many comments as you like. Slightly better out of there. The mini race. Changed gear there when I didn't need to. What's that? You've got a 155 in your Viper. Yeah, this track is it takes a lot of practice, certainly. We've done a bit of it tonight. We've had some reasonable results here, actually. But I reckon we could get maybe a mid 52. That would be the... Now we're broadcasting straight from the PS4. Soon we should have it on Streamlabs, so there'll be a little bit more to it. And we also have the famous fat man in a cheap sim mug. Which I could normally show to you, but unfortunately I don't have it right to hand right now. I know Jonathan's got one, but he probably doesn't have it with him. You want the ultimate piece of merchandise. Right, let's get this corner better. It's a wee bit better. Now not to catch a slide. Right, let's see what's happening. Still running a little bit wide at that corner. Where did I qualify last time? I think the best we've done, I think, is about 4th in qualifying, but we have had I think a 2nd and a 3rd, possibly. We definitely had a 3rd. So I don't know whether some people take that in 3rd gear there. See that the PS4s have now got this PS5 remote play option that comes up on the screen when you turn your machine on. So it's getting ready for the next step. I bet there'll be lots of people in the chat there waiting to get their PS5. A bit better. Slide the better out of there. A few tenths up. I love the general, yeah. Yeah, that's it. Between PS4 and Xbox, isn't it? It is a battle. Don't know what the new PS4 even looks like, to be honest. So new PS5. Right, definitely trying to get this corner right. It's a wee bit better. Can I get this chicanes or this big hairpin right? We lost a wee bit of time there. Oh, our 10th up. Got to fight for every 10th here because we're quicker in some places and then we struggle in others. Yeah, it's getting there. Oh, there we go. Finally got into a lobby. There we are. Well, let's see, we're 11th. It's pretty close. What's the lap record? I think it's just under a 1:51. So it's my best is about 2 seconds off the best time in the world, or in Europe. But at least it's not too far away. I mean, that's a time when you can at least improve on it. It's pretty close in this lobby, mind you. We've got some really quick times. And they're all A and S, and some of them are SS and then A+. So, yeah, it's a reasonable, a pretty good lobby overall, certainly in front of us. And behind us it goes up to 53s, so they're all in the 50, yeah, no slower than a 53 and 53.6. That's pretty good going. Well, there's 100 watching, which is absolutely brilliant. Let's see, if you like what you're seeing, hit that like button. That would be amazing. That would be fantastic. Let's see what we can do here. There's not much in it, to be fair, going up the field, so maybe we can get a few places, because people do make mistakes. Bit of argy-bargy, and let's see what we can do. Let's see. So we're here in the Volkswagen Beetle, ready for another race at Laguna Seca. What am I talking about? At Alsace. I've done so many of those last week. It's showing it's getting late. It's getting late. Right, here we are. Right, we've got these corners to do. There's a few people behind us, but we can see if we can make up some places. This is going to be exciting. To try and make those first few corners. Let's see what we can do. Well, he certainly pushed me. There's a little bit of that, but he obviously wasn't aware that I was there. There was lots of argy-bargy going on up there, and sadly we came off worse for it, but we can catch up. We've got another 3 laps. There is a big group up ahead. Let's see what we can do. Here they are, we've caught up. There's not much in it now. Oh, come on. He just turned in even though he knew I was there, and he was kind of blocking. There's lots of cars up ahead. I'm going to try and catch up. There's 10 and 11 up there. Ah, there we are. Well, we started 11th, finished 12th, but the thing is we were right. We were really going up the field there. I'm not sure who it was who took us off. But yeah, not too bad a recovery drive. And we're back to our normal viewers again, so they've all signed off there, I think, but not to worry. It is getting quite late, to be fair. It's 20 to 12. But I'll make sure I'm going to save this for the replay, because that was quite an interesting race. It was quite an exciting race, and we almost had a bit more there. Let's see, where did we finish? We've gone down a little bit in our rating, but not too bad. Not too bad at all. There we are. Well, I'm probably going to call it a night, as it's just about 11:45. Yep, the Russian bots have gone. But thank you to everyone who's been in the community, and it's amazing. I mean, I really don't know what happened there, because we had at one point suddenly over 120 people suddenly turned up in the chat, which is fantastic. Over 120 viewers, so that's phenomenal. But we'll be back on Thursday afternoon with Chris Hay at 2 o'clock. Hopefully that will all work out, and then on Thursday night at 9 o'clock with James Bacon. But have a wonderful week. I really appreciate all you guys sticking with me here in the community and in the chat. Have a lovely evening, a good night's sleep, and a great few days, and we'll see you again on Thursday. You take care. Remember, drive fast and try not to crash. Bye just now.